Hey, what's up guys, my name is Charlie. Today we're going to be reacting to some more James and Mike Mondays, and it's going to be Excitebike from the Nintendo 64. Oh boy, I've played this game before with a friend back in the Nintendo 64 days, and it was totally awesome. I love this game. Along with Pilot Wings and Mario Kart and Wave Race. Those games were absolutely great for Nintendo 64. But the thing is, they always slapped the 64 every time they made a game. I don't understand why they needed to do that. I mean, I guess it was a way of promoting their console, but I think we all get it. It was a Nintendo 64 game. But yeah, they did that with Doom as well, I think. Doom, Nintendo 64, they slapped a 64 logo on it. But yeah, all the Nintendo games have like a 64, the number of the beast. But yeah, let's check out the video, shall we? Let's go.
Welcome to the most exciting games of all time, Excitebike 64, based on Excitebike in Nintendo's 8-bit.
Nice work.
Wow.
Nice work.
It comes from its derivative
It's
of a fine
intense.
work Excitebike, the original, which was one of my favorites because you could make your own course.
Yeah, I
Isn't
remember
that
that.
right,
Custom
gentlemen?
maps. Making my courses.
We have, for the first time, we are utilizing 4 people and 4 controllers.
Yeah.
Here we go. We're gonna play some 4-player N64. Excitebike 64.
I remember playing Turok as well for the
Boy,
Nintendo
Mike's not green
64,
enough.
and Turok Seeds
Oh,
of
there's
Evil
some
for
tiny
the
screens.
Nintendo
Oh, boy.
64, along with like
I-
Star
I'm
Wars,
right.
Shadows
Bobby
of the
Big
Empire
Dog.
from
I actually
Nintendo
need to admit
64.
I've never played this before. Yeah.
The turbo thing is a trigger, but you can heat the
Super
overheat.
Mario 64.
The only... Oh, I'm already driving into a red...
Yeah, I had a lot of
Hold
Nintendo
on.
64
Oh,
games.
Oh!
Oh, guys, heads up.
Are there
The,
computers in
the
this?
steering wheel is in the middle.
The steering wheel's in the middle.
Heads up for
Oh,
you
the
gamers
joystick.
at home. The
Okay.
joystick is in the middle.
By the way, if you hit the triggers, you can do like more of a sharp turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I decided to tell you that once I took first place.
Oh, once
Yeah,
you-
to
am I-
get
I
the
feel like I might
advantage.
be last.
It looks like it.
It takes a little getting used to.
Oh
don't
god, this
get
brings
first
back
place this
memories.
Oh, I remember this stage. This is,
All playing on the
really
same screen, not online with your own dedicated screen. Everyone's got like a little
This is like
box.
Mario Kart where you
God,
hit it the right
I
time.
remember
Super
this.
blast.
Yeah, definitely,
Oh!
Going
definitely
off-road.
use the triggers on the side. You know,
There's
to-
a pointer
to turn-
finger.
to-
And not
to-
everyone had a
just take the
massive
right
like
corner.
fucking
Can I just use the
50-inch
pointer
plasma
finger?
screen back
Pointer
then.
finger
You
was
had
the
like a
turbo.
little
What's the
box
turbo?
cubicle thing.
The trigger.
Don't worry about it,
Underneath.
James.
Underneath.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
But you can
overheat.
overheat your overheat meter.
Oh, I got
See
it. It's just like the original.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah. Right.
Alright, I got it now. So you don't want to do it that much, really.
Yeah, just you gotta watch your your heat
Straightaway.
meter.
And you'd always forget what
Glad I'm the-
screen you were because
glad
there
I'm
was
the
so
biker
much
in
shit
red.
going on the other 3 screens.
I'm
For
red.
everyone.
Yeah, I remember this
yeah,
shit.
I'm red.
Feels good
Yeah.
to be the one in red that I am. Which one are you, Mike? The yellow one? You won the
Oh,
yellow
clearly I'm yellow.
You that yellow guy at the bottom?
I'm wearing red, and my guy's red, and you're yellow.
You put the turd
Yellow.
in mustard.
I put the turd in mustard. I have not heard that
I
one.
haven't
I
either.
just made it up. I wrote it on the spot.
That's good.
Cinemasker humor.
That is humor. Speaking of shit, we were talking about shit for like an hour yesterday. the day
Why?
He's like, why don't we just make a show that's all about shit?
The funniest thing I think was the thing about the airplane. So people take a shit on an airplane.
Mm.
Like, where does the shit go?
And you said, like, where does the shit go down? Some compartment next to, like, people's luggage? Like, what if, like, when they're getting the luggage, they don't...
I don't know
you
where it
Hopefully
goes.
they don't pull down the wrong hatch and then all the shit comes down.
Yeah, it
But
just
then-
starts
and I
flying
was
from
like,
the
well,
sky.
I just think the idea of shitting at 30,000 feet up in the air is kind of just a crazy concept.
Yeah,
What
it
if
is
there was
kinda.
no regard? What if nobody thought it through and was just like, let's put a hole in the bottom and basically after you flush it in there, it just empties the shit out of the plane and into the sky. And
Yeah.
then all the shit comes down.
Alright, you're finally going in the right direction.
Yeah, I have no
That's a good
idea where it goes.
I can't believe they
I
don't.
guess maybe like a
No, he actually has to
Sewage
censor it.
I
compartment.
have to?
It's
Yeah.
like painstaking.
Who's
Like a
done?
little-
Everyone?
Everyone's
waste
done.
box.
So you just get to watch the loser.
Wait, but are,
Look, that's me. I'm still racing
Yeah.
apparently.
James, you're gonna edit this part out, right? Where I'm losing so bad.
Oh, this is staying
You're
in.
not gonna show this, are you?
jumping Jim Rivers?
Oh boy.
Vicky the Vixen Steel.
I like the controllers. They're
fuckers.
pretty nice. I had the
See
gray
you
one.
now. Who's
All
in
you
first place now?
motherfuckers.
I am.
Don't tell me that I should.
Listen, how do you guys turn so well?
I told you it's the trigger. are, Trigger.
Which ones are?
This.
Oh.
Is that from that episode?
I just
Can't remember.
Wish you
playing
never
with it.
told me that shit.
Oh, you just tripped me up.
Halloween or something like
Now
that.
who's in second
What?
place?
You're actually ahead of me right now.
You know why? 'Cause I
Cha-
read about
cha-
the
no, it
triggers
was
to your fucking weapon!
Chainsaw Massacre.
There's that
Was it like that?
mustard in front of me.
The Chainsaw
Mustard!
Massacre, angry video game that episode, not Halloween.
So tell me you don't have to switch your hand to hit left trigger to, or you know, to go the other.
No, you can go both ways. Just you hit the direction.
Halloween
on
was the
control
one when he sticks the 2 joysticks
Yo,
into his eyes,
yo, this, it's not me.
stick. It's not me. It's the controller.
and the kids episode. Yeah, that's what I
It's not
remember.
fair, Mike. You own this game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut your fucking throat.
Actually,
Mike.
this is James's hand. You're cutting my throat.
No, actually it is Mike's. It is because if it was mine, I was gonna put one of those N64 stickers on it.
Oh, we should show the N64.
Yeah, we
stickers.
should talk. Wow. Okay,
Nintendo power.
so you know how the N64 never had end labels on it, which was the stupidest idea because there's plenty of room for end labels. NES had it, Super NES had it, but for whatever reason, when N64 came out, they decided, you know, let's just get rid of the end labels so that see, for the first time ever, I can
Yeah.
actually appreciate my N64 collection because I can see what games they are.
Yeah,
Why weren't they like
that's
that in the
smart.
first place? On
Get
eBay,
those
people
little
sell 'em,
printable
like, people
stickers.
make 'em.
Really?
So
Yeah.
there's like a whole, and not just one person. There's many people who sell it. So
Torque
basically
Seeds of
by
Evil,
Nintendo not
yeah,
doing that,
007.
they opened
Oh
up
my
a
god,
whole,
all these games are coming back to
underground
me.
market for people making their own end label artwork for N64 games.
Also, another bullshit thing about N64 is like the boxes. This is what you want to have. Like Sega Genesis.
Oh, that was so good.
Sega
what
Genesis
came out with.
had the best boxes because they were just awesome.
It predated
plastic
DVD.
straw.
N64
You know?
boxes are like, if you want to get the game out, it's like you have to like slide it out of this like,
Yeah, this.
It's a
you know,
cardboard.
it's a
See,
cardboard, shitty cardboard box.
That's why they're so rare because people threw their
Threw 'em
boxes
away,
get the
yeah.
game, and then it's like, okay, well here's the game. Let's just throw away.
I
the
remember throwing
other
my
thing.
South
Meanwhile,
Park
throw away the fucking game, NBA
64
99, who the fuck cares?
casing away.
but not Genesis. They got it right.
Genesis got it right. Genesis
See, I was
does
a-
what Nintendo don't.
Yeah, literally.
That's
Huh.
true. Right there.
I was a big Genesis fan. I never had Super Nintendo or any of these, you know.
It's the white trash console. Congratulations.
Mortal Kombat was better on Sega Genesis.
Yeah.
Well, it didn't have enough buttons though because Genesis had those three buttons in a row. Like that was the one.
Didn't
and
Mortal
the
Kombat have
sound effects
a
weren't as good. Like it didn't.
more
People say, it's
buttons?
better, people say it's better because of the blood, but the Nintendo one did have blood eventually, didn't it?
Well, yeah, Mortal Kombat 2 had blood.
Mortal Kombat 2 had
second
blood.
one.
But basically,
Well,
Nintendo
Mortal Kombat had
realized
that,
the mistake,
more
and
buttons
they
for the
corrected
controller.
with the second game,
Could be
so it's
wrong.
really a moot point after
No, they
all
were probably
this.
trying to avoid, you know.
It was the parental shit. That was
Yeah,
a huge.
exactly.
a
It
huge
was,
hullabaloo.
but they got so much flack for taking the blood out.
Yeah, not enough violence.
And the game,
Yeah.
Oh,
Their
combat
parents
moves, I
lost
think
that
it was.
battle. Kids won. Kids
yeah.
combo moves.
But yeah, if you ignore the blood, everything else was better on the Nintendo versions because it had better sound.
That's true. It did have better sound.
So I think sometimes the backgrounds wouldn't move on the Genesis ones. And by the way, as I'm talking about this, look where I am. I don't even know. I got into some
You're
kind
in
of
some
outhouse.
barn.
I mean, yeah, like, how the fuck did I get here?
You're in an outhouse.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. Oh, here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Oh, I can't get off of it.
Nice.
There we
He
go.
jumped off.
Sweet.
Okay, actually,
James, I'm coming. I can see it for the first time. I can see another motorcycle. In my James, I'm coming for your ass, pal.
okay. One time I went to a shit exhibit. It was actually called a poo exhibit. And
Yeah.
there was a it was basically just all about how different animals shit. And I mean, it was part of the Franklin Institute at one point.
I
It
don't
was just
think
an
this is
exhibit.
real, James.
And no, it was real. And this guy had he had all these different shits and was like matched the shit up with the animal. And believe it or not, I got a 100% complete score. I matched.
Sad.
And here, this is like a kids kind of exhibit. And the guy, you know, he said to me, he knew he like shouldn't say it around the kids, so he said to me, "You really know your shit."
Yeah,
You really know
you
your-
don't
you really
really
know
know
your
your shit.
And now we're gonna have
The
some more
shit doctor.
shit talk as we wait for the mustard to finish.
Mustard. Oh, come on. Draw attention to mustard. Oh, I think we gotta do a game that I'm good at.
Okay.
What are
So
you good
after
at?
this- oh wait, did I just pick the
Fuck
same
you.
thing again? Oh! Insult to
Wipe
injury.
down!
The screens are so
I'm riding
small.
with my friends.
It's easier
Oh
with
boy,
two
there's
people,
so much going on the
actually.
screen. I can't
Yeah,
focus
Because
on
then it's just
everything.
split
It's
screen
just
top and bottom like
I
Mario
feel like
Kart.
I can't
I don't
see is
know
my
what one I
problem
should
'cause I got
focus on.
glasses.
Me too.
I'm off course.
Of course.
Ah, fuck. I think I overcompensate when I play this game.
You definitely got to get the controls down because it's pretty.
The controls are really, really
Remember how excited
difficult.
I was when
The
they didn't show
Nintendo
this
64
game? Now I
controller
hate it.
was really
Yeah,
weird. It
was like a
was
huge jump in this.
big, chunky, had that weird
Oh,
thing
you
in the
can do
middle.
that.
It was
That's
just
weird.
weird.
How do you know?
I think you
Brent?
come back. We used to play.
Oh, it
this
wasn't really in the middle. It was like at the
you
bottom.
must
You guys
turn,
played
you must
this.
turn! Oh, you bastard!
Who's in third now, bitches?
Oh, look what I
Who's
did!
in third now, fuckers? These two knuckleheads.
This is all I remember about college.
Really?
Knucklehead.
Does knucklehead just mean that your head is shaped like a knuckle? Like
I
what-
think it means you got punched too many times and you're stupid.
And you're
Yeah, I
stupid.
think knucklehead means
You're a
stupid.
Christian, I never thought about that.
I just said the correct answer.
Is that what you were studying in college?
Stupid.
As we were playing this?
Yes.
Mm.
You're stupid.
You're stupid. You're stupid.
Nothing wrong
How
with
do I
being
boost?
stupid.
I feel like I need a
The
boost.
trigger on the bottom.
Stupid
You're
does
you're
what
not
a
holding the
stupid
controller,
turbo.
right?
does.
What do you mean I'm not?
With how we're all holding the controller.
I can't. I'll crash.
Oh shit. Well, there I go.
Let me teach you how to hold the controller.
I'm
I was trying to do
alright,
that
I
Forrest
look exactly
Gump
like you
quote.
guys.
I
No,
can't remember.
You're like this.
I am
Oh
now.
god, I'm
Anybody see me go flying off the cliff?
Does anyone see me in second place, motherfuckers? Ah!
Oh,
Oh
damn.
my god.
Dead end.
That was good comedy. James, don't forget that was good comedy.
Okay. Oh, you motherfuckers!
I like how you're judging your own comedy skills.
I have to sometimes.
Mm.
Wow, I'm
Oh.
kicking everyone's ass, huh?
Judge of your own comedic skills.
A+ comedy.
Oh, damn.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
You motherfucker! Oh,
Oh my god. Look, I'm fucking stuck. Oh, what is this? Put me back.
okay.
Wrong way.
What the fuck is...
Holy shit. This is awesome.
Oh! You clipped me!
Damn.
Now I did it.
Who clipped me?
I think it was me.
I need turbo. I need turbo
Turbo.
power. That's why you guys are winning.
Turbo.
Yeah,
I'm
you-
utilizing the turbo.
You gotta utilize it a lot.
Oh really? I've never utilized it.
Well, that's why you're always in fourth.
Yeah, the Nintendo
Using your
64
turbo.
controllers
You
are
guys have been
very
hoarding all the
difficult.
secrets.
So,
Hey James, how do you use turbo?
Trigger on the bottom.
It's underneath the trigger.
Yes.
No, I don't know how. I know how. How often you use it?
Oh.
See the meter?
Yeah.
You don't want the meter to get red.
Yeah,
Because then
don't
you
overheat.
overheat.
Are you guys using the turbo a lot?
Yes.
Sometimes.
Like
yeah.
the whole time.
I used to use it all the
The
time.
entire
I used to.
time?
Not
You,
the
you let it
entire
go
time.
when it gets near the red, though,
Yeah.
or else you overheat.
Jeez, no wonder you guys are always win.
Well, we said that in the beginning.
I didn't know that you guys are gonna like abuse your power.
Abuse your
I thought that was
power.
only when like you're in danger.
No, you can use it as much
Use
as
it any
you want, as
time
long
you
as don't
want at
overheat.
starting a
When
match.
stranger comes.
Kevin, I'm going to ask you something. I don't want you to be offended. Have you ever played
It's
a
too
video
late.
game?
It's too late. I can't believe I didn't get it.
Video game.
Oh, boom! Boom! Oh!
Nice.
I was in second place last time that happened, and now
So if you fall down it, they just put you on the other side, I guess. On the other side of the chasm.
I still don't know how. There's a hill.
hill!
There's a hill.
Sarah.
Now we do a Slim Jim.
Drunken fool down the hill!
Kool-Aid.
Oh yeah!
Oh, that's what it was. He didn't show up and say,
He wasn't like Kool-Aid, everybody.
That's Excitebike 64. Very exciting.
Lives up to the name.
Yeah, it's a good game. I like listening to their conversations. Really good. Instead of like watching the gameplay sometimes, I just like listening to them talk. It's totally awesome. But yeah, that was the Excitebike from Nintendo 64. I've played the game before. Great game. Fun to play. But however, the Nintendo 64 controllers are very difficult to master. Even, I played the Nintendo 64 for like 4 or 5 years, and it was still difficult. Actually, you sort of adapt to them. It's strange. It's like, it really is strange because when you use the controllers, you sort of start to slowly adapt to the controller. It is awkward, it is strange, and it is like an alien contraption. I feel like I'm using Nintendo 64 controller it's like a sci-fi controller or something like that, like an alien technology. But no, it is a decent controller. It's alright for the Nintendo 64 games, and it does the job. It is very hard and difficult to learn, but once you sort of get a feel for it, you do sort of and get the hang of it. It depends what game you're playing. Some games make the control schemes very easy, but there are games that make the Nintendo 60 controller way too complicated than it needs to be. But yeah, I've played Excitebike, totally awesome. Used to play it with friends. Used to play Pirate Wings, Mario Kart, Wave Race, the Star Wars Shadows of the Empire, Turok Seeds of Evil. Just tons of Nintendo 64 games I used to play. In fact, I actually might still have a couple of my Nintendo 64 game cartridges somewhere stashed. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully I'll be able to play those classic Nintendo 64 games again. Well, I think my Nintendo 64 broke, unfortunately. It's a bit old. Yeah, I think it's like 10 to 15 years old. But yeah, if you like this video, make sure to give it a like, comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you enjoy my content. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.